Fuck, man. I want to go to sleep.
Shut the fuck up.
Why would you want to sleep? It's only
'Cause I
midnight.
gotta wake up at 6 tomorrow.
Same, dude. Fuck it.
Bruh.
It's grime time, baby.
And they have Grime to finish it. Oh, no, it's a Doomfist heaven. I mean, the Boonfist knows it can thrive on Eichenwald, alright?
Contest here and a blizzard to go along with it. That pushes everyone off the plan.
It's grime time.
Oh, he kills the woman.
Grime time.
Tragedy has struck for our casters.
Hey yo, what the fuck is going on, Altitude? This is your boy Grime Time, back at it again with episode 3 of Grime Time. And real quick, before we get anything, I just want to give a shout out to Cajun, man. You know, he's been in this league for so long. He's been going through some stuff. Cajun, if you're watching, we love you, man. All right, well, let's get into our first topic of today, which is going to be, who is your favorite tank duo? Finn, let's start off with you, man.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, before I watched the Gladiators game, I was thinking that, of course, with my team, Tango and Oblivion, they have a good synergy on certain characters like Orisa and Reinhardt and Sigma. But after watching the Gladiators game, Mist and Troll, like, that's insane. Like, the way that they're able to just take control, especially on their dive on Lijiang.
Oh,
It's just insane what they're able to do together.
What about you, Booney? What you got?
Well, of course, the default answer is Mist and Troll, but, I'm going to go with a little bit of a sleeper selection here, actually. Like, I like the, he only played 2 maps, but I like Bink from Monster 2 paired up with Monster. Just because Monster is just such a long-standing member of this community, and just how fucking good he is about every single tank in the game. Guy's just a beast, dude. So, like, if I had to go with, like, not the default, easy answer of Mist and Troll, like, I like Monster when he's actually playing the game, and Boston's pretty strong with him, and his calls and his gameplay are just pretty excellent, if you ask me, playing alongside him for a little bit earlier in the year. And, of course, Booney's pretty good on Deviant, but whatever.
Who?
Yeah, pretty irrelevant guy.
Yeah,
I've never heard of him.
This team is like it's a like upper mid tier, like not really top 2 team. Like they kind of got stomped by Soul Strikers, a bit of a bad day. But my favorite tank duo is Triumphant Yeetris. They're pretty good. Yeetris last season was a really good diva player. He absolutely carried that team, and now he's actually paired up with a main tank, not a charge bot. So, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be a pretty good tank duo this year. I mean, Bandits overall is a pretty good team this season. Yep.
Yeah, I think
They're kind of a
Bandits are
slept-on team, not gonna lie.
Yeah, for real. Like, a lot of people just kind of page over the fact that it's basically Old Tiny. Old Tiny was good as fuck. Like,
True.
I think people are a little stuck on like the Tiny going out super early in the playoffs last year. I think that's what they're stuck on. They're not looking at the actual talent of that roster.
Yeah, I mean, when you got people like Omega on the DPS, Flex God, you got fucking Mozzie. Hey, yo, Mozzie is sleeper DPS, bro. Shout out to Mozzie.
Facts.
Actually,
Sway Lee, bro. Man, he's pretty good. He's pretty solid. You got Triumphant, he's your standard main tank, fucking massive ego.
Yep.
True.
Absolute ego.
All
and
that.
Power rankings chat gets destroyed by Soul Strikers. He goes back.
Yeah, I got real quiet real quick in there, man.
And my pick, first, obviously, if we're not talking about Troll Mist, that's kind of like the default, but we got to explore, And I think a tank line I really enjoyed watching was actually Guppy and Russell, who are a really fun tank duo to watch, actually. Guppy is like he's a solid Orisa, and like his Rhine is pretty good too. But what like my favorite is just their synergy together is just so fun to watch.
What team are they from?
Soul Strikers.
Oh.
I casted their game. I'm not sure who they face exactly, but like Russell fucking popped, dude. Russell is cracked on the Sigma. Takes really good off angles. His timing is perfect.
Off angles.
Undoing those. Oh,
Oh yeah.
acute angles, no. Obtuse, no. Off, yeah.
I mean, strikers, they definitely a sleeper team just because they lost to chimps. You know, don't sleep on them because they did 3-0 bandits.
They 3-0 bandits. They're gonna get some more quality wins probably. I mean, they just beat thieves in a reverse sweep. They
Oh
pulled
damn, really?
Yeah,
like chimps reverse sweep them, and then they reverse sweep Florida. Like
they learning.
yeah.
And I mean, like, when you say they lost to chimps, like, chimps was getting fucking rolled, but then they threw in Jets, and, like, you know, he kind of hard carried.
Yeah, man, Jets really good May player, Hanzo.
Shout out to Jets. There's my
Hey,
shout out.
shout out to Jets.
Please don't make this another shout
Shout out to Kami. Let's talk about playoffs, man. Who do y'all think are like making playoffs and like are gonna do good in playoffs?
Guaranteed. LA Gladiators and Beijing Lions are gonna make playoffs, at minimum playoffs.
Oh yeah,
Like, they're even if like one or the other isn't a top, like the top seeded team, like I'm pretty sure they'll both be like definitely top 6. Like they won't have to go through playing bracket, I think.
yeah. Like I see Deviant making playoffs, Hammers, Gladiators, Lions, Excalibur. Shook. I feel weird about Shook now because they used to be a really good team, but they've lost some people and they're starting to fall apart. I think, but I think Shook still has if they pull each other back. Wave is a sleeper pick. Like they're actually
Waves are
really-
hard sleeper pick.
Wave's got a good
it's a
roster.
Milk and Evster, isn't it, as DPS?
Yeah, you got Mill.
That's a crazy DPS duo.
It's actually
Yeah.
kind of cracked. And then they signed Chlorine too, didn't they? For the main tank?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
They
a really good
got a
pickup.
crazy supports. They got Raven. They got Why Not. They got Sleep. Sleep is he's new to the league, but the other two, they're like a bit of a veteran.
Yeah. What about you, Finn? What you think?
I've heard some things about Shanghai, and
Ooh.
I mean, they may not make it to number 1, but I wouldn't be very surprised if they made it into the top 12. And of course, you know, the actual top 3, you know, us on Excalibur, Lions, Gladiators. But today, my team, we just scrimmed against 5. Wow, that's all I'm gonna say is that team is stacked. I mean,
Vibe is very good. Yeah.
their DPS lineup, Zoom, and then I think his name, Echo says like
It's
his
Echo, and then
Ash.
there's Deadman too, who can come in the GM
yeah,
for 2
Yeah,
maps, too.
exactly. I mean, yeah, we.
I think a very underrated piece of that team is definitely Big Cam, Banjo.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
100%.
Banjo.
Huge presence in comms, very PMA. Like that guy, definitely like and his off tank is actually pretty good too. So
Oh yeah.
His
I'm glad
Sigma
that
is
he's
cracked,
actually back on
Not gonna lie.
a starting spot.
I'm gonna give my top 6 here. This
Oh,
isn't
what
in
you got?
any
What's
like particular order. Like I think I'm just kind of reading from the standings, but definitely LA Gladiators, Beijing Lions, the York Excalibur, the top 3. I think they'll be actually pretty solid for this year, like a top 3. If anything, Deviant might sneak in there, but it's up to basically how every team plays here in those top 4. But yeah, Deviant would be 4. Vancouver Vibe would probably be 5, and I would definitely not be shocked to see the LA Wave shake their way in the top 3. Because again, like
Yeah.
we said, like I just believe so much in the Milk Evster DPS line. Like that's actually just insane. They can fill almost any single meta that's going to come up here in the next coming year, and their tanks of chlorine. And who's their off tank again? I'm not.
Pings
Pings?
is haven't seen much of Pings yet, but from what I've heard, he's absolutely cracked out.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard Ping is
I've
crazy.
played with
I've heard
Pings
very
in
good things about
scrims and trials, and yes, he is very good, especially at the Sigma. So I would not be surprised to see that team make a not even like a late season run, but like definitely come alive in the playoffs like Fry did. Would not be shocked to see that.
Fan asked questions. You know, we got questions from
fans?
Jude.
Wait,
Shout out to Wig, man. And he asked a really good question, actually. Do Scrimbucks matter for the overall season performance? Fuck no.
No.
No, definitely not. Scrimbucks are absolute, like they mean absolutely nothing. Like
Yeah.
let's say one day Shanghai is like winning scrims against, I don't know, fucking chimps or something. Like let's say that happens, and like in a game, who knows? Like maybe chimps just fucking destroy Shanghai. Like it could happen.
Yeah, like-
Scrimbucks mean absolutely nothing in this league.
Scrimbucks mean nothing because teams try shit in scrims they wouldn't do in matches, and plus like there's just a different atmosphere almost when playing in a match compared to scrims.
Exactly.
Way more competitive, and like people There are just some people who don't give a shit about scrims no matter what you do. Like, no matter what team you're on, no matter how good you are at the game. You're just gonna not fucking care in scrims. And then you're just gonna
Whereas
fucking
you're
throw.
not
So.
listening to Nightcore.
Night Kurosu when he's not listening to fucking 100 Gex. It's not Alvin and the Chipmunks, Dad. It's Nightcore.
First map, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too. Go with orange juice.
Oh yes.
Juice.
Yeah, I'm like 12.
Oh, you don't like apple juice?
I mean, I feel like apple juice is, it's more of a.
Yo, shout
Fan
out to
asked
Orange.
question
Fan
from
asked
Booney. Do we like apple juice or orange juice? Famel, go.
Okay, so orange juice.
Finn.
Depends. If it's summer.
It don't depend. You have
don't
one
depend,
answer.
alright.
Don't depend.
Which one do you drink?
Apple juice.
Grimy.
Man, I fuck with the OJ or the AJ, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta go with
Yeah,
the.
you fuck with AJ, bro. Yay!
Hey, shout out to Air, man.
Shout out to Air.
But it's about that. It's about that CJ, cranberry juice, baby.
What the fuck?
Cranberry.
Cranberry
Whoa.
juice
Grandma?
sounds like
Wait.
it tastes like discounted apple juice.
Fucking prune ass
sour.
juice looking head ass. Early bird special having. What the
Man,
fuck?
I'm about that carrot juice, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom, bro. I don't
He's
know
going
what
to the
she
early
Hey.
bird special.
Shout out to Grimy's mom. I bet she's very
Shout out
nice.
to Grimey's mom. I'll see her tomorrow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Our shoutouts had very different messages there.
Not cool, dude.
Not
Yeah, dude,
cool,
that-
dude.
Bro. That's cringe you just posted in the chat.
Man.
That's a thing. You
That's
can
an
post
official
it?
cringe
I mean,
counter.
Cringe.
Future me, put the cringe counter on the screen, please. Thank you. Put Famel's face. There's fucking one next to that bitch.
Yeah, we have scrims looking ass.
Oh, we got fans.
I hate,
Oh, wait, fuck.
I hate you all. The current bottom 4 teams, okay? We got London Kamikaze, Hangzhou Hellfire, Florida Thieves, Guangzhou Gambit. What do you think right now is going wrong for them? Like, is it strength of schedule? Is it like the talent they got on their roster? Or like they're currently the only winless teams right now. And what do you think is like their big issue? What do you think they need to fix going into
To be honest,
the All-Star break?
I've never seen Gambit play ever,
Yeah,
so I
same.
have no idea.
We faced
But I
Gambit in
think-
week 1. I can talk about them.
Uh,
I'll go quick. So with Gambit, I don't think it's a question of synergy or a question of strategy. It's a question of just mechanical skill from what I've seen from them. They are like a lower range SR team from what I remember. Mostly a lot of like low diamonds, high plats. So I think it's just mechanically they just need to just keep practicing and scrimming. Florida, I can definitely say that there was internal issues. Like Tyrell was. I remember in their match. I guess I don't know who they were facing, but he got benched after like map 2 and just went into Steam chat or the stream chat and just started talking shit about his own team. And then like they lost like all their players the next day. So I think just Florida has just had a bunch of internal issues. Hangzhou is a new team, so we can't really say that they are poo-poo tier yet.
Yo, shout out to Manx, man. I gave him a challenge, actually. We all did. Manx, you got Rookie of the Year, 2 times Player of the Match, man. Make it happen, bro.
Make it happen.
No,
Make it happen. I know you've been clicking them dots, but you gotta start clicking together and win the game, bro.
bigger
Yeah,
shout out to the
it's
old
great.
Bigger shout out to the old Hangzhou team who have such small penises, but don't mind showing it by smurfing in a diamond league.
Yeah, shout out to Archetype, bro.
No names.
Whistleblower.
And London Kamikaze, I have no idea. I have not seen them play, nor do I know any of their players. But if anybody speak to them, go ahead. But I'm guessing they probably have the same problems that I would say Gambit have, just kind of mechanically
think-
lacking.
Yeah, they're just not as good, and they're not really like. Their team play is okay, but it's nothing crazy. Like, it's not some fucking crazy ass rotations. It's pretty bread and butter. And I think Kamikaze is a little bit of a backpack team, as in they have like a near GM player, and then everyone's like plat. I think they're just like that. It's a mix of just team play and just not mechanically and individually as skilled as some of the higher teams.
Yeah.
I think we faced against Kamikaze. But to be honest, I don't really remember the game. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Oh my.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we did. We faced them.
Kamikaze's like a blur Just fucking.
I mean, we
Oh,
faced them
we
a week
played
ago. Kamikaze, I think we 3-1 them. Or we 3-0. One of the two. I don't really remember. That game wasn't streamed, but the other two, I believe, were. I don't really remember.
Kamikaze kind of just exists in this league at this point.
I mean, yeah. But, I mean,
Yeah.
everyone has potential, so.
Of course.
True.
With enough scrim bucks, you can buy anything. You can definitely tell like the calls are there, dude. Like,
They got that synergy.
They got that radar. You know, like I don't know if many of y'all watch JoJo, but my man's got little bomber's radar. He knows where everybody is on the fucking map. Hey man, shout out to all my Joe bros out there. Okay, we know what we're talking about.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, I feel like Copious, once you hear this will understand, because I
Hey,
have
shout
no
out to
idea.
Copious, bro. That's a
Shout out
FNAF
to
homie.
Copious.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be it for
Obviously.
today. Thank you all for watching. This has been episode 3 of Grime Time. You know, thanks for everyone that's been sticking around, all that. Shout out to fucking Booney, bro. He's pretty cool. He edits stuff. Shout out to Cry. I don't know, he does a lot of stuff. Shout out to Raven. She helps me think sometimes. Not very good. Shout out to Stevie. Yeah.
The double shout out, legendary.
Shout out to Stevie Wonder because he can't see you where you are right now.
Damn, son.
What? He needs to know where I am. He needs to find me.
Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD.
Yo, what the
Shout out to Stevie Wonder. He doesn't know where you are. You gotta find him,
I was
bro.
about to say shout out to Terry Crews. That's a very slippery slope.
Yo, okay. Shout out to Childish Gambino and Donald Glover for never being in the same room at the same time. Like, I've never seen them together.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Y'all ever
Brody,
seen
please
Dwayne
tell me you
Johnson and The
stop
Rock at the same
recording.
time?
No.
Please.